Hi, I'm Stavros. Good morning and welcome. It's a lovely sunny day today. I am on my way out to Ennis in County Clare to have a look at a Mk7 Golf. It's a 1.6 diesel. It's a 2014 registration. It's for sale. I'm going to go out, possibly take it for a test drive, hopefully, and see could it be a possible replacement for this car, the Honda Civic Type R. That is, of course, if they'll even take it on a trade-in. I'm on my way out to Western Garages Volkswagen dealership in Ennis. So we will see, could it be a possible replacement? Which will mean I will be going back to diesel after many years, but no harm. We can always save a few bob in fuel and see can we have a bit more comfort as well. So, yes, I've gone on about the comfort level or lack of in this Type R many a time. But yeah, I'm going out to have a look at this Mk7 Golf, so let's go. So I've made it out to Western Garages here in Ennis, and this is the car I've come to see, the 2014 Golf 1.6 diesel. So let's have a look around. So let's walk around the car. Now you'll notice it is a non-metallic colour. It's called Urano Grey on this Mk7 Golf 1.6 diesel TDI Blue Motion 2014 registration. So I've had a walk around the car. It is in very good condition. The wheels are not alloy wheels, they're just wheel caps, but the tyres are in very good condition all around, and the discs also. And we'll just walk around the front. So it is a standard trendline model, this, and it develops 90 horsepower from the 1.6 litre diesel engine. Very clean car. €190 per year to tax. And we will just step inside and have a look and just show you the key. We will open it up and hop inside. I do like the door storage area here, the way that it's all lined so you don't hear things rattling around inside. We have our electric mirrors, electric mirror switch there, and electric windows, and nice leather covered steering wheel there, and nice leather feel to the gear stick also. Let's sit inside and turn on the ignition. So we'll stick in the key and start it up. So the key might need recharging. So we fire it into life. We have a nice screen here that'll go down through all your car media. I don't see any option to pair up a phone for Bluetooth. Maybe it is in here somewhere, but I just can't find it at the moment. And our climate control, we have air conditioning in this car, which is great during the summertime. Nice storage compartment in there also, and our electric handbrake as well, and the auto hold function, which is very good for hill starts, and your cup holders there, nice cover, and storage compartment in there also. Now there is no USB connection, I can't find one. We just have an auxiliary input here and standard size glove box. We have a full service history with this car. It's Very well looked after by Western Garages here in Ennis. And nice steering wheel. I do like the piano black finish around the wheel. Nice hold, nice, and it's also flat bottom there at the base. So very nice, and good clear display here. Our speedometer on the right, rev counter on the left, and multifunction display in the middle. Go down through all your different functions, light switch, storage down here. Yeah, it's a very nicely finished Mk7 Golf. Now let's just hop in the back and see what the back is like for room. So just sitting in the rear here, this is behind my driving position, so I'm over 6 feet and I still have room here to spare, and we have nice vents here to get that cold air in the back seats. So let's have a look at the boot. So on the back door we have winding windows here at the back. So they're not electric, just the front windows are electric. And your diesel cap there. Now let's open the rear and have a look at the boot space. So it is quite spacious here in the back. Maybe not as spacious as a Honda Civic, but not too bad. And full-size spare wheel there in the back. And we can also fold down the rear seats. So I have the buttons pressed already. Just get them down, so it's a 70-30 split. So not so bad. They don't go completely flat, but you can still get a decent amount of room in the boot. So as you'll see, it is in very good condition on the inside. You wouldn't have to do much valeting of this car at all. It's all looking very clean here. So I think we need to open the bonnet and have a look at the engine bay. I'll pull that lever there. And the good thing about the bonnet is you don't need to put up a bar when you lift it. It's just on struts, so it'll hold itself up. So we have a 1.6 litre diesel developing 90 horsepower. So comes in at a low CO2 level of 98 grams. So it's all looking very good in the engine bay. Now it's time to take this car out for a drive. Okay, off we go on our drive. So we have to push in the clutch, we have to press the brake, and of course check it's in neutral before we start it up, and press the electric handbrake off. So the electric handbrake will not go off until you press the brake. So we have another car pulling out here. Lots of cars here for sale in Western Garages. I'm just making my way out here carefully and see what this Mk7 Golf is like to drive. So it's all about economy. What sort of miles per gallon will we get out of our... Go ahead guys, go ahead. Alright, they're letting me out. I better be careful. Nice and easy. Out she gets. And it's all about fuel consumption, saving fuel. This car you'd easily get over 50 miles to the gallon out of this particular model. The standard Golf 1.6 diesel, 90 horsepower. I'm just taking it nice and easy, pulling out here guys. Looking out for pedestrians. And I do want to get this car up to motorway speed, just to check the wind noise around this area here, the A-pillar, the mirror, and we'll see what it's like out on the motorway. So very nice of Western Garages to give me a loan of this car today and take it out for a test drive. So the hill hold function came in handy there. I was just on a bit of an incline there and left my foot off the clutch and it held the brakes, so I didn't have to do anything with the handbrake or any of this. And the guys are washing cars there on the left. Sunny days, people always get their cars washed. So we'll just take it handy here until we reach 80 kilometers. Now we can take it up to 80 kilometers. It doesn't really feel loud like a diesel. It feels actually quite quiet in here. So I'd imagine now if we do try to rev it a bit, you will hear the diesel engine, but it's actually quite quiet here. And just imagine, guys, the amount of money I'd save driving a car like this, with insurance, tax, and not too sure about maintenance costs, how they differ to Honda. But we'll just go out up the road here and make our way out onto the motorway. Mark 5 Golf there. So just pressing it on here, yeah, you'd kind of know you're in a diesel, but it's still very good, I have to say. Yeah, it's very nice, and it feels solid, and I do have a nice comfortable driving position. I can get this driver's seat down very low, which I love, something I can't do in the Honda Civic. I can never seem to get that driving seat down low, but this driving position now is quite good, and I can rest my elbows on the door and on the armrest here, and I can even fold the armrest forward a bit. So I've got a good driving position here, and the mirrors are very good as well, good visibility out of the mirrors, and I can just feel the comfort here just going up this road. Just how comfortable it is. You can definitely feel it is a lot more comfortable than my Civic, but then most cars are. Yeah, nice clear display ahead of me there, very nicely done by Volkswagen. I can read all those instruments nice and clearly. Our engine is getting up to temperature. So lovely day today for a drive in this Volkswagen Golf. We'll just make our way out onto the motorway. So don't be expecting massive amounts of power from this engine. It is the base 1.6 litre diesel. So 90 brake horsepower is not going to tear up any tyres. So you'll save money, of course. Now we're making our way out onto the motorway. So it is literally a dead calm day today, so it's a good test for wind noise. Last week was very windy, and we're just taking it up now to speed and see what it's like. So we're just cruising now at 120 kilometers, and it is quite quiet in here. For a diesel engine, it's very impressive. So it is well insulated here on the inside. There is just a small hint of wind noise at the B pillar, just at the top of the window there, but still very impressive for a diesel, I have to say. And we would be saving an awful lot of money, guys, if I drove this car instead of my Honda Civic. My Honda Civic at the moment, I'm only getting around 30 miles per gallon. Then there's the insurance, which would definitely be a lot cheaper in this car, and the tax. So on the Civic, as you know, €710 per year to tax the Civic, and this car 190. So you can just imagine the savings there alone. So would I be better off changing my Honda Civic Type R and buying this car? Well, it all depends if they will take my car on a trade-in. They might not take it, because my particular car is a very hard car to sell on. And for those very reasons, tax... Oh, look at that Audi! The Audi R8 just passed us there, guys. That is nice. A white Audi R8. Oh, that was a surprise. The good weather brings out all the nice cars. But getting back to the Golf, I am very impressed with this car so far. Everything is driving dead on. It's not pulling to the left or right. It's dead straight. Gear change is nice and positive. I have a lovely driving position here. Of course, I would miss my USB connection and the Bluetooth for the phone. I must just check that when I get back. And of course, cruise control, I would miss that as well. But I do hear you can retrofit it to the Mk7 Golf here. If it doesn't come with it, you can retrofit it. So that would definitely be something I would do, because it's very important on long journeys to have your cruise control. It just makes driving more comfortable on long spins. So yeah, it's very, very nice. It's just the fit and finish inside as well. It's Volkswagen quality. It's very, very nice. Now it's time to make our way back to Western Garages. I'm just back in off the motorway now, and I've always liked the looks of the Mk7 Golf, and I checked out the new facelifted Golf inside in the showroom. That's a nice car. They changed the headlamps, the front bumpers, rear bumpers, and the rear tail lamps. They're all LED tail lamps now as standard. I've always thought it looked far better than the Mk6 Golf. So I've been interested to drive one, and I drove one in the UK as a hire car, and that was a diesel as well, and I liked it over there, and I'm liking it today as well. And who knows, will I actually go and buy it? I've yet to make up my mind, guys. But we're just back in Western Garages now, and I quite enjoyed that drive. And there we are, back from the drive in the Mk7 Golf. I quite enjoyed it. You know, it's a standard Golf, only 90 horsepower. So it'd be very economical, cheap to run, cheap to insure, and cheap to tax, of course. Only €190 to tax this car for the year. So €2,000 off this car. It can be bought for €15,450, but that offer is only on for a few days, because a few days ago, last Thursday, they advertised 25 cars with thousands of euro off marked up prices. So if you want to check out those prices, go to westerngarages.com for all the details. And a huge thanks to Western Garages for allowing me drive this car today. A very good car. I will be thinking about it. One owner from new, only 55,000 miles, 88,000 kilometers, and a very good car, I have to say. Great condition. So that's where I will leave you all today, guys. I've no idea, will I get my car as part exchange for this Golf or maybe another Golf, because my particular car, the Honda Civic Type R, a very hard car to shift on second hand. So I've no idea, will they take it? Who knows? But that's where I will leave you all today. Thank you all very much for watching, and I will talk to you all again in the next video. Until then, take care. Cheers.